Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm gonna do a quick little story time, and I'm gonna be talking about my birth experience because I got requested to like talk about it, and I was like, you know what, why not? Like, we got some time. Hi Eva. She's awake right now. I'll show you my little baby. She woke up right now. Say hi, my baby. Say hi. Hello. Oh, the birth experience. I had this little angel on January 20th of this year, 2020. And she has been the most amazing little baby. So sweet and cuddly little baby ever. And I love her so much. She's made mine and Joey's life like so amazing and just full of smiles and laughs, extra laughs. Look at her. Like, how can you not? How can you not with this cuteness? Look at that. Agoo. Hello. 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 How are you? She's been camera shy because she usually talks back. Okay, so story time. It was January 19th. 2020 and me and Joey, we were hanging out, you know, and I remember he took a nap that day. He was taking a nap. It was like later in the afternoon, right? Because we were hanging out, and then he fell asleep, and then I was already ready, and I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna like take pictures. I remember I was taking pictures of myself and my belly because I remember looking at my belly that day and I was like, damn, I look extra big. So I was like, this is cute, like let me take pictures. So I was taking pictures, and then I got on my little bouncy ball. I definitely recommend anyone that's pregnant right now. Like, I started bouncing on the ball when I was like 36 weeks pregnant. My mother-in-law, shout out to Anna, she bought me a big bouncy ball, exercise ball. So I started bouncing on that like at least like 15 minutes a day, 30 minutes a day. And then so I did that. So I was bouncing on my ball, and then I went live on IG, and then Joey ended up waking up. So then I was hungry. You know, pregnancy, you'll be eating like so much, right? So I was like, hey, like it was like already, I think it was like 10, and I was like, dang, what's open? Wingstop's open, you know, because they don't close till like 11 or midnight. Anyways, I was like, hell yeah, I want some wings. So we're gonna go get some lemon pepper wings, some Cajun fries, some veggie sticks, and some Dr. Pepper. And yeah, so we ate. We were watching a movie, I think on Netflix or something. And then we just watched TV, and then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go take off my makeup. Took off my makeup, and then I just came to bed. And then it was probably like, he stayed up because he had already napped. He was like awake, you know. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go to sleep for a little bit. It was like 3:15 the next time I woke up. And when I got up, as soon as I stood up, like this water just came out, and I was like, what? And I thought like because I kind of felt like my bladder was full, you know, us pregnant mommies. And when I was pregnant, you guys know how it is. Well, you guys just drink like a little swig of water and you feel like your bladder's just like super full. So what's it called, yeah, I felt like I like peed myself or something, and I was like, did I just like pee myself, or like what the heck? So I was like, you know what, let me just go to the bathroom. So I went to the bathroom, and I felt embarrassed because Joey was awake, and then I was just like, oh my god, I totally just peed myself. I'm gonna put Ava right here on her little seat so she's all comfy. You could just watch mommy. But yeah, so I went to the restroom, and then I was like, dang, like I wonder if that was my water, because I did have a pregnancy scare on January 11th. I thought like my water broke, but I guess it was just like liquid that came out, or I don't know if I had peed myself that time too. But yeah, that wasn't my water, obviously. And then yeah, so anyways, I went to the bathroom, and then I came back, and I was like, dude, I think it was my water. But I put on a pad, and then I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna do what the lady said. She said to put on a pad, and then if it keeps soaking up, then yeah, it probably was your water. And then like I just remember I was feeling like, dang, do I have to go to the bathroom or something? Like kind of was feeling like little cramps in a way. So I just laid back down with Joey. He's like, just try to go back to sleep. So, you know, I tried to go back to sleep, and then I was like, dude, no, I think I have to go to the bathroom. So then I got up, I went to the rest, like, you know, I had to go pee or whatever. So then I went, and then this time I saw like a little bit of blood. Sorry, TMI, a lot of info right here. But I saw a little blood, and then I was like, you know what? It is my water. Like, this has to be my water. So then I kind of I was like, hey, I'm gonna wake up my mom. My mom's a nurse, so I just woke up and I was like, hey mom, like I'm cool, like don't freak out, like I just think my water broke. And she was just like, oh my god, really? And like she woke up like nothing, right? And then I showed her like my pad, and then like I didn't flush, so I was like, look, I think that's like it's my water. And she was like, oh my god, it is. And then I was like, oh my god, it is. And then I swear, like as soon as we like confirmed, like dude, it is my water, I felt like I started feeling my contractions right away. Like I would just start to, like, they weren't that bad though, like they really weren't bad, but I just started feeling like some contractions, and I was like, yo, okay, like, you know, let's hurry up. And I remember I was like, damn, I think I want to do my makeup. Like, I know it's like, what, it was like 3:45 in the morning. I was like, I don't want to look busted when I'm giving birth. I'm a girly girl, you guys, and like anyone that knows me, like I love to get ready. Like right now I got ready. What are we doing? We're just chilling. It's quarantine. Like we're just chilling all day at the house, but I got kind of ready. Well, because I was gonna film a video, but I like to get ready, okay? So don't judge me. And if you like to get ready or you want to be all dolled up while you give birth, girl, do it. It's your birth. Like, if no one else wants to be dolled up when they're giving birth, that's on them. Like, don't make them make you feel bad or be like, oh, look, she's being so extra. Why is she getting ready? Like, I don't care. My pictures are going to look cute when I look back. So, yeah, get ready if you want. Anyways, I was thinking like, dang, I think I want to get ready, but then oh my gosh, my eyelash looked all crazy. My contractions, they started coming, and they were getting pretty strong. Like the ones that kept coming, they were getting stronger and stronger, and I was like, you know what, I think I'm just gonna wait once we get in the room, and then I'm gonna like just do my makeup, because I don't know, I was getting freaked out too, because I was like, damn, my water broke. Like, what if like she's about to come out? So like, let's just go. So we went. By the time we got to the hospital, it was like 4 in the morning. And I had her at Kaiser in Ontario. So we got to the hospital, and then we checked in, labor and delivery. And then, what's it called? Checked in labor and delivery. And then, so we were waiting in that little emergency room where they like check you to make sure that you are in labor and stuff, in active labor. And like, yeah, so they came to check me, and when they checked me, I was already 5 centimeters, and I was like, whoa, like that's crazy. But when I went, the first time I had my little pregnancy scare, they said I was 3 centimeters. So what was that? Like on the 11th. So in 9 days, I guess I opened up 2 more centimeters, and excuse me, I definitely think it was the bouncy ball. And then I was trying to walk a lot. Like, I remember my mom would take me to the mall, we'd go walking, you know, just try to get some exercise in, trying to make Miss Ava here come out, because I wanted her out already. Yeah, so I was 5 centimeters, and then like, dude, my contractions were just starting to come, and I was just like, yo, like these are hurting. And then I just remember, dude, look, this is how much of a girly girl I am. Like, you know, your contractions are coming, and then like I started feeling scared, so I was having anxiety kind of. So I was like I was starting to feel a little emotional, but like the whole time I was thinking, I was like, oh my god, like I probably look so ugly right now crying, my makeup's not even on, and like Joey's just recording me. Like, it was so funny. Like, I just remember like crying because I didn't have my makeup on, and I was like, I just want to look pretty. And then he was like, you look fine, like who cares? And I was like, I do, because I want to look at these pictures and look cute. You know what sucked though, before we got our room, because they have to put an IV on you. And the nurse I got, I don't know if it was my veins or like, I don't know if it was the nurse, I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna blame nobody, but it took her 3 tries to put in my IV, dude. And by the time it was the 3rd one, I was like, bro, like, I was like, God, can you please just let her find my veins so she could stop poking me? And like, I just didn't want to be all bruised up, which I was for like a little bit, but it's okay. I mean, like, whatever. If I wasn't gonna handle the IV, like, what makes you think I was gonna handle birth, right? So yeah, we got our room. And then also it was just me and Joey when we got to the hospital, right? Because I was like, you know what, I kind of like, we both just wanted it to be kind of our experience for a little bit before we called our moms to come in. So I told my mom, like, no mom, like, you know, it's just gonna be us right now, and then I'll call you when I need you there, you know. So we went. And then, what's wrong? Do you want to tell the camera something? Do you want to tell them something? Show them how cute you are. Oh, wow. Okay, so I got to the room and I was like, you know what? I think I have to go to the bathroom. So like I really had to go to the bathroom. So I was like, you know what, nurse, can I please, like, can I use the restroom? She's like, yeah, go ahead. Like, you could go. Like, don't be scared. You're still able to go. And then, so I went, and then, oh my God, I remember getting a contraction in there, and I was like, yo, I'm gonna get stuck in here. Like, what do I do? But you know, I did my little business, thank God, because honestly, I felt like once I went to the bathroom, like, and I'm talking about like I went number 2, right? So I felt like after I went to the restroom, like I felt better. Like my contractions, like they were still hurting, but they weren't as bad. So I don't know if like at the, like when I got there, like I was having a mixture of regular contractions and then like having to go to the bathroom cramps or something, but they felt better. So I was like, you know what, I think I'm gonna be able to do this, right? So we're there, and then Joey calls his mom to tell her, like, hey, Sin's in labor, like, you know, don't freak out, like, you know, we still have time right now, 'cause she's only 5 centimeters, you know, but come whenever you'd like, right? So then I was chilling, and I remember the nurse, she was telling me, like, hey, like, so do you want to get the epidural already? And then I was like, because I'm like, I was saying, like, I felt like they weren't that bad. So I was like, you know what, I think I'm okay. She's like, are you sure? And I was like, yeah, I'm okay. She's like, okay, well, it's because I guess the doctor, the anesthesiologist that was there, they had a scheduled C-section. So she was telling me, like, yeah, like, all right, the next time I come back, I'll ask you again if you want it, and you're gonna have to either do it then, or if not, you're gonna have to wait till after they do like a like he gives it to the girl that's having the C-section. And she said that could take like an hour or so. So just be like, you know, call me if anything, if you change your mind. Even right now, as soon as I walk out the door, you want that epidural, let me know ASAP. So I was like, all right. So she ended up giving me the pain meds, and dude, I swear, as soon as she gave me the pain meds, I literally felt like I was like I was buzzed or something. I was like, yo, I haven't felt this in forever. So I had 1 dose of the pain meds, and then I was feeling kind of like, I was feeling good. I was kind of feeling a little sleepy, but then like the contractions, they would kind of wake me up a little bit, like, and I was feeling them still, but they weren't that bad. And then dude, they started getting worse, and I was like, yo, like, I don't know, like, I can't do this. And then I started telling Joey, I was like, dude, like, I think I should get the epidural. I think I started freaking myself out, because I was like, dude, they're coming really fast. Like, they were coming more frequent, and they were hurting more and more. And like, okay, the way I can explain contractions, for me at least, it was like, okay, I don't know if you guys ever held a fart, right? Like, I don't know, it's just you're trying to push out a fart, or like, I guess a shit or something, and like, sorry, I didn't mean to say that word around you, but you're just trying to fart, right? And like, you just cannot push it out, and it's just hurting right there on your butt. Like, that's what mine felt like, at least. Like, I didn't feel nothing on my back or like my tummy area. Like, I just felt it down there, and it was just like, that's where all the pain was going. And I was like, oh my goodness, dude, like, this is hurting really bad. And like, I started crying, you know. Oh, and then because when I got to the room too, you know, I wanted to do my makeup, so I started doing my eyebrows. And like, I always start with like concealing my brows. I stopped midway, so the whole time I'm having these contractions and I'm starting to cry. Like, I only have my eyebrows on, and I was thinking again, like, I don't have my makeup on, like, I look so ugly, I'm just crying, like, and I was getting more emotional. I don't know if it was because that the pain meds that they gave me. So yeah, I was just crying. And then I told my mom, like, okay mom, like, I want you to come now, like, you know, I'm getting scared. And then so my mom comes. Oh, what happened? What happened? All right, I'm gonna take a quick pause real quick, okay? I'll come right back. All right, guys, came back. I had to feed my baby real quick. So where was I? So yeah, I did my eyebrows, and then I stopped midway because like the pain was just, they were coming, and I was like, oh my god, I need the epidural. So I called the nurse, and I'm like, hey, like, you know, I think I do want to get the epidural before it gets too late, you know. And then she's like, okay, I'll let the anesthesiologist know, and we should be there shortly. And then so my nurse came in actually, and then she checked my bag, and then she was like, they're actually doing like a shift change. So I think this was already like 7, getting close to 7 in the morning, so like 6:30ish. And they were doing shift change. So then I got a new nurse, and that nurse, she was the one that helped me like deliver and shit. They were, all the nurses there, they were so nice. So like, if y'all want to have a good labor experience, I mean, I had a very great one at Kaiser, so try to go to Kaiser, because the nurses there, they're super 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 nice. She came in, and then she told me, she was like, yeah, we could give you the epidural, but my IV bag was like halfway. And so she was like, okay, well, you have to finish the IV bag before we can give you the epidural. And I was like, fuck, you know, like, that's so crazy. So then I had to wait, and that was like 15 minutes, right? And that was like the longest 15 minutes of my life. It was so bad. And then within that time though, because I had already called my mom, I was like, Mom, like, you need to come, like, I'm freaking myself out, like, I'm getting scared, like, you need to be here. So then my mom had got there right, like a little bit right before they gave me the epidural. And then I remember even right before she got there, like those contractions, they were coming, you know, because the medicine, the pain medicine, the first dose was already wearing off, and then they were coming, and like obviously they were way worse than before I got the pain medicine, so like they were really hurting. And I remember like I was like kind of like crying every time I would get one, and like I just felt like I couldn't get comfortable. Like I was like, yo, like, how do I sit? Like, do I sit down? Do I sit up? Do I lay on my side? Like, what do I do? I was feeling like helpless, you know. And then like Joey was just like talking to me, like pep talking me, you know, and telling me, it's okay, babe, we're gonna do this, like, you're strong, you know, just being there for me. And then like he was like holding my feet, and I was like, just hold my feet, because it felt good. I don't know, for some reason, like, it just felt so good, him squeezing my feet. And I was like, just hold my feet right now, please, please, please. So my mom gets there, and then as soon as she gets there, you know, she kind of hears that I'm crying, and then she's just like, oh, like, she kind of starts crying too, you know, because of course, like, what mom wants to see their child in pain, you know, and I'm her baby. So she was just like, oh my god, like. And then I was like, no, Mom, I'm okay, like, you know, through my tears, I'm like, I'm okay, like, I'm gonna get through this, like, I'm not crying because I'm sad, like, it's just like I was in pain right now, and I'm just feeling kind of overwhelmed, but please don't cry, because, you know, like, when my mom cries, like, I cry. So I was like, don't make me cry more. The anesthesiologist and the nurse, they ended up coming in, like, 'cause my IV bag was done, and then they had my mom and Joey leave the room so they could give me the epidural. And the whole time, like, you know, the anesthesiologist, she's just talking, like, you know, asking me questions, and I'm like having contractions, and I'm just like, yes, 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 like, just fucking do the damn, like, just do it already, you know. Like, I wasn't being rude, but I was just like, yes, yes, okay, okay, like. And then so they ended up giving me the epidural, and then I remember when he was telling me about the epidural, like freaking me out, because he was like, it's gonna feel like a bee sting. And I was like, damn, like, I hate, like, you know, I know bee stings, they really hurt, and like they suck. I hate bee stings. And he was like, yeah, it's gonna probably feel like a little bee sting on your back. And I was like, no, like, it's gonna hurt. And then like he did it, and like, yeah, I felt like a little burn, but it was not what they were explaining to me. I don't know if they do that on purpose to make you think it's gonna be way worse than what it actually is. And then, oh, you know what sucked though? Like, right before they were gonna give me the epidural, like, it's like, okay, I started getting a contraction, and you're not supposed to move at all when they're giving you the epidural. And I was like, oh my god, dude, like, what am I gonna do? So then he was like, okay, I'm gonna let you get that contraction, then we're gonna do it. And then while I was getting it done, a contraction was coming, and I was like, oh my god. And I was just like, God, please, like, I was just started praying to myself, and I was like, just let me get through this, don't make me move, I don't want to be paralyzed for the rest of my life, like, please. So then I got the epidural, and then like they said it was gonna take like 10-15 minutes for it to like fully kick in. And then so it kicked in, and like, you know, I felt like relieved, because like I didn't feel the pain anymore. Like, the weird thing is though, like, I was numb, but I could still move my legs. I don't know, I always thought epidural was like, you cannot move your legs, you're just numb forever, right, until it goes away. But no, I was still able to move my legs around and stuff, and like I was just feeling okay. Then my mom and Joey came back, and then I was like, yes, I cried it all out, I feel good, like, let's have this baby, right? So I started doing my makeup, and then Joey's mom had got there within the time that I was doing my makeup and everything. So, you know, we're all having good vibes, chit-chatting. And then after I do my makeup, I'm feeling all cute. I'm like, yes, I'm gonna have my little baby. And then I remember my grandma showed up there too. And then because I had told my grandma, like, yeah, you could be in the delivery room too. So it was Joey, my mom, his mom, and my grandma. They were all in the room when I gave birth to Ava. I wanted Joey's mom to be there because, like, I wanted her to see obviously her first grandbaby be born. Of course, I wanted my mom there. It's my first experience. And then I remember always telling my grandma when I was little, like, oh yeah, I'll let you see me have my baby, you know. So I wanted that to happen because I don't know the next time I'll have a baby. And then so yeah, it all worked out. And then so around that time, I think it was already like 8:39, and then we were just doing the waiting game. Oh, actually, so after they gave me the epidural, they were like, okay, we're gonna come back in 15 minutes to check how dilated you are. And I was already at 8, you guys, 8 centimeters. If I would have known that, I would have not gotten it, like, because I just got it because I was scared. I was just scared that I was only like 6 centimeters and like my contractions were that bad. So I think I just freaked myself out. But if I would have known I was already 8 centimeters, I would have just, you know, I could do this, you know. Hi.
Hey.
Joey got here.
What's up? What's up?
I'm talking about us having Ava, or my birth experience.
Oh yeah.
Close the door.
That's awesome.
I know. I'm almost done.
It was amazing.
It's amazing.
It was amazing.
Hi.
Hi, baby. Have a kiss.
Yeah.
What's up, guys? Sorry, I'm still in my little.
I know.
Papa John's
Shouldn't you change?
Yeah, I should.
Okay. So yeah, like I was saying, so I got the epidural at 8 centimeters, and yeah, if I would have known, I would have just been like, nah, I could do this, you know. But I didn't know it was 8 centimeters. But hey, if you get epidural though, like, don't. Oh, I know she already. Oh my god, the way you bring her. That was funny. Hi, baby. If you get epidural though, like, that doesn't make you less of a mom to the moms that didn't get epidural. Like, shout out to the moms that don't get epidural though. Like, you guys have a very high pain tolerance, and I salute you for that.
You almost had it.
I know, almost. I know. I was 2 centimeters away.
When you were 8 centimeters.
I know.
Most people will tell you probably should have went the whole way.
I know, and I wish I would have gone the whole way, but I didn't know. I was already 8 centimeters. But
So
yeah, like I said,
so you have good tolerance also.
I do. Yeah, I do. I was just freaked out, you guys. But yeah, if you get it, like, don't feel bad if you guys got it. Like, you guys are just as much of a mom as the people that didn't get it, you know? So yeah, I got the epidural, and then I started doing my makeup, and I was feeling all cute, you know, up in the room with good vibes. We were playing the waiting game, waiting for Ava to finally, like, for me to finally get to 10 centimeters so I could start pushing. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna take a little nap. So because I wanted to have enough energy to push, I didn't want to get stuck, like, and not being able to push her out and then I have to get a C-section or something. Like, that would have been so scary. So we were just chilling. Joey was trying to take a nap, I was taking a nap, and then the doctor kept coming in to check me, and then it was around like, well, I say like 1 o'clock they came to come check me, and then I think it was actually like 12:45 the last time the midwife came in to come check me, and she was like, oh, pretty soon you're gonna be able to push. And like, she like checked me, and she literally felt Ava's hair, and she was like, oh my god, your baby has so much hair. And I was like, oh my god, she's right there, like, that's so crazy, like, we're about to be parents, like, I'm about to push her out. And then what's it called, so the next time the nurse comes back, it's like 1 o'clock, and then they check me and they're like, oh yep, you're ready to push. So I was like, oh my gosh, we're gonna have this baby. And then so, you know, everyone's getting ready to like have the baby and stuff, and then the nurse has me do like a couple practice pushes, and then she was like, oh yeah, you're gonna have this baby in the next like 30 minutes. And I was like, oh my gosh, dude, like, in 30 minutes our lives are gonna change, like, that's so crazy. So I remember Joey too. He was like he was trying to like put the camera like behind and stuff, because like he didn't know if they were gonna let us record or not. And then of course they said that you can't record or something, but Joey still got the video because he's slick like that. And oh, she's all like, oh wow. And yeah, so we got the video, and then like, so it was already time to push. The midwife comes in, they have my legs like on the little thing or whatever to rest your feet on. And then it was funny because I was wearing these oh, I should like show you guys the socks. I have them right there, but it's like these fuzzy Marie socks. I don't know if you guys ever seen the Disney movie The Aristocats, and the little white kitty. Oh baby, what's wrong? The little white kitty, her name's Marie, and I've always loved her ever since like I seen that movie. So like that's one of my favorite things. My mom got me those socks for my birthday, so I was just wearing them too because it was cold that night. And then I remember the midwife saying like, are you sure you don't want to take off your socks? Like, and then I was like, no, it's okay, just leave them on. She's like, you don't care if you get blood on them? I'm like, no, it's okay. She's like, okay. So I ended up pushing her out in like 10 minutes. I ended up pushing her out. Ava, you want to be in the video?
Yeah, she
Okay. So I ended up you're on the corner. So I ended up pushing this little baby out in like 10 minutes. And it was so cute. The first thing they do, they took her out. Or actually while I was pushing too, they were like, oh, like, do you want to feel her head? So I remember I like checked and I was like, oh, she does have hair. And then I checked, and then they just had me like push, and then boom, she just popped out. And like, did she like slip out?
She just popped out like a little, I don't even know what.
She just popped out, and like it was just so crazy. I just remember hearing her cry the first time, and like I remember like I did feel like crying, but I think I was just more happy than anything. Like I just didn't cry. I was just like I was like, oh my god, like I just pushed her out, like this is Ava. And it was so crazy because I couldn't even imagine what Ava looked like.
Popped out like a little water balloon.
Like a little water balloon. You want mommy to stop talking? You talk? Tell them, how was it when you first seen me? It was great. Yeah. Yeah, but I just couldn't imagine what she looked like, and she was absolutely perfect. She was perfect. And breathing, 10 toes, 10 fingers. She was so cute. She's still cute, but she gets cuter every day. And yeah, and then what's it called? So yeah, I pushed her out, and then she was just laying right there. Everyone's all happy. And then they delivered my placenta, and what was so cool was that
it was like a movie.
Yeah, it was like a movie. But what was so cool was my midwife, she held the placenta. I was like, can I see it? And she showed it to us, and like she was like explaining the anatomy of it, and like it literally looked like the tree of life. Like it was so crazy. Like the veins on the placenta made it look like a tree. And she was all showing me like where Ava was at the whole time, where the umbilical cord was, and all that. Like it was just super cool. I wish I would have took a picture of it. So I'm gonna cut it short because it was getting a little fussy, but that was my birth experience, and it was absolutely amazing. I'm so happy there wasn't any complications. I'm thankful there wasn't any complications. It was pretty quick. I mean, we got there at 4 a.m, and I had her by 1:23 in the afternoon. And yeah, it was an amazing experience. And now I have her forever and never. She's all ours. So it's a blessing. And anyone that's gonna have a baby, good luck. I hope that you have an amazing experience and it makes you want to have more babies, because that was my fear. I remember I was like, dude, I'm either gonna get traumatized and not want any more babies, or it's gonna be the best experience and I'm not gonna mind having more. So that's what it was. So who knows, Miss Little Ava will have another,
It's super
We'll have-
Ava.
she'll have a sibling in a couple of few years, you know. But all right, you guys, thanks for tuning in. Thank you for your patience. I know it's kind of a long video. I try to make it as short as possible and I try to talk as fast as I can, but yeah, you guys, say bye, Ava. Bye. All right, bye, guys.